What is up, everybody? It is me, DeFi TRE, and I have a wonderful strategy. Oh my God, the bars. So it's been about a month since I did my last strategy video. You guys have been begging and pleading for another one. I'm noticing that my Betfury videos, especially the one where I talk about the free Bitcoin, it's really doing numbers. So gonna be doing a lot more Betfury content for you guys. It seems to be pretty popular. So before we get started, let's look at the divs. So if you're not familiar, Betfury is one of the only dice platforms or gambling platforms that pays back the gamblers for mining their tokens. So every time you wager on the platform, I'll leave a link to a video down below that explains it in full detail. But every time you wager on the platform, you mine these BFG tokens, and those BFG tokens give you dividends every single day. So as you can see here, I have 1.4 million BFG, and that got me in the past 24 hours 0.0114 BTC, 287 TRX, 1400 BTT, and $1.14. So let's go ahead and claim those dividends, confirm, and it will go straight to my balance up here. Also, we can go and claim our free Bitcoin over here. They're doing 75 Satoshi right now. So that's really dope. You never know how high Bitcoin could go. That could end up being $75 in the future. So you want to go ahead and claim those. Please click each image containing a car. There's a car. There's a car. And there's a car. And there's a car. What else you want me to do? There's a car. 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 There's a lot of cars. And withdraw that 75 Satoshi. All right. Now, the strategy. This is what you came for. Let's go over to all games here. Let's click on, of course, dice, and let's get it in. Now, as you can see, I've been doing a ton of losing, but I fell in love with this strategy, even though you see a bunch of L's there. So what we want to do is we want to put this on, 95, right? And we want to put roll over. Now, the next thing you're going to need is a big balance. So whether that be BTC, TRX, USD, whatever you have the biggest balance in, you want to do it with that. And the reason being, we're going to do a very small amount. So if we were doing TRX, I would want to do, like, say I was trying to wager 0.1. 0.1 TRX. Say this is how much I had up here, 0.1 TRX. I'm gonna want to wager 0.000001 TRX. So that's not a lot of money at all, but that's what I mean by having a big balance, decimal wise. Okay, so I'm using Bitcoin because I have a fairly large balance, because this won't work with TRX because, for one, it's not enough money. I mean, come on, it's 287 TRX, it's like $5, right? I'm gonna be wagering this much, this decimal, and you'll see why in a second. So let's go back to Bitcoin. So you wanna have a big balance, but you wanna, of course, only risk more than you can afford to lose, because you will eventually lose. Just keep that in mind. You will get wrecked one day, all right? So don't do this all day, every day, only risk more than you can afford to lose. At the end of the day, you're gambling. But I mean, you don't want to trade, right? You don't trade, guys. If you want to trade and stuff like that, just stop. 99.9% of traders lose money. You're better off coming over here on Betfury and rolling the dice. I'm serious. All right, so let's go over it, and we're gonna take this down. We're gonna put 0.0004. 1, 2, 3, and a 1 Satoshi wager. Now you're saying, man, Trey, that is a very, very low bet. We're mining Satoshis over here? Yeah, for starters, it's gonna seem like, but it's gonna all make sense here very shortly. So we're gonna only wager 1 Satoshi. Let me make sure I got the right 4, 1, 2, 3, and yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 1 Satoshi is 8 decimal places. And now we come down to here, and we want to leave this 0, leave this 0, 0, 0, leave this on reset, and this we want to put 10% This is the key. Now, after we've done that, there's nothing left to do but press the start button. So as you can see, we're at 4135516. So we're going to watch this 5-5 here. Now, as you can see, I'm going to my bets. Bunch of losses coming in, but they're small losses. They're very small. But you know what's going to happen when we hit a win? It's going to be a big win. So we're at 5-4 now. We're just going to watch these 2 decimal places. We're going to try and grow this by, 100 Satoshis every few seconds. That'll end up accumulating into a fairly large amount. There's a big one, 21 wager, 514 Satoshis. Now we're at 5.8. So these are all wagers. So these are all mining me BFG tokens while I gamble. There's another one, 73, just wagered 3. So now we're still at 58. So with this strategy, no matter how many I lose, when I win, it's going to bump me into profit. Now, this could get really ugly. I'm going to see how ugly. We're going to sit here and watch. I'm going to sip some coffee. There's a win, 122 Satoshi. And I'm not a big fan. I've never really been a big fan of the auto bets. If you go back to my past strategy, I don't do the auto bet. I usually click it myself and change the figures myself. But this is my first time, on Betfury using the auto bet feature. So let's check it out. We're at 59. Just drink some coffee. Oh, wait. See the results. So I'll put the link down below, betfury.co. It's pretty simple, pretty easy to remember. There's also a video down below that explains the whole, mining and getting dividends every day, every 24 hours. And I can take that and play with it and pause. I can take it and play with it and or withdraw it. There's a nice one right there. 1,600 Satoshi. Now we're at the 69. Nice. How greedy do we want to get here? Do I want to back out? I'm thinking, let's get this to 414. Set you a goal. I wouldn't say, trying to get rich. Just get in and get out. Loot Betfury. Run in, loot it. Get out of there. If you don't get out of there, you're gonna eventually lose everything. So, this is better than trading. Like, if I was trading, I have to sit around and look at charts, and still have the same, chance of losing. I want to see a big win, though. Okay, it's getting ugly. Now, this is why you want to have a big balance, because it can go 0 to a gajillion really quick. 28, 30, 34, 37. That 10%, it will get you. Boom, boom. Where we at? Not quite. I think one more boom shakalaka should get us to our goal. Stay tuned. Does he get wrecked? Does he win everything? We're gonna find out. Yeah, I'm gonna post the video regardless, because I've been sitting here. I'm not, for no reason. Oh, almost. I think maybe 2 more. Well, if we go in the red big, it's decent. If we go in the red big, see that one Satoshi gives you a lot of cushion to take a lot of L's early. Get those L's out of the way. The 2s, 3s. Get those L's out of the way early. Yeah, this next one's gonna get us there. This is these are the good ones right here. Come on, Betfury. Yeah. Run it up. Run it up. Boom. Goal hit 23. Stop it. Nice. Got us up to 414. Nice and conservative, not greedy, because I don't want to rape the dividend pool. I want this to keep on growing. If you've been watching me, man, we've seen this go from 10 BTC to 100. Now it's at 121. Betfury is awesome. This thing is going to be around forever. I'm convinced. I follow them on Twitter, man. They are the real deal, man. They're not playing any games. So yeah, that's my strategy. Over 95, minimum bet. Yeah, basically minimum bet, over 95, 10% increase. Don't be greedy. That is the recipe for, making trader gains without having to trade. Like and subscribe, turn on post notifications for the next one, and don't talk to me unless it's about gambling. Peace.